for the 2023-2024 season. Number one thing is the value odds. You have to look at the odds. You don't have to pick odds that are below 1.3, 1.4. You don't have to pick things like this. So you can limit yourself to that things. You have to limit yourself. Like if you don't have to take that ones. If you are taking odds like 1.1, 1.09, 1.08, and you can, if you are picking teams, that if you are picking odds like this, you can select like 20 teams, 30 teams, but still one will score, and you see that nearly. And you know, nearly doesn't kill the bet. Nearly doesn't kill the bet. So definitely you will eventually lose. So you don't have to take small odds that all that are like that, and then you have to select that one. You have to select plenty teams, and in selecting plenty teams, definitely one will fuck up. If you even go over 0.5 to one team will fuck up. By the time you realize the match will end in 0-0, no goal will come in the match. You can select no red card. At the end of the day, one of the match red card will come inside. If you even do, no matter how it is, as so far as the teams is plenty, you are always likely to lose this type of bet. And with this type of odds, you can win like big odds up to 500. You can win. You will select like 30 teams and the 30 matches that the one of them will fuck up. So always that one is not advisable. So the value odds. So you have to try and always make sure you analyze the match well, and then you pick odds that are big. Like in each match, at least you can go like 1.3, from 1.3 upwards to 3 odds, 2 odds you pick, but not to be picking things like 1.09, 1.08. These things easily makes bet hard to win. So guys, this is one of the strategies, and then the things you have to note when making a bet in 2023-2024. So guys, let's take note of this point, and then let's look at the number two. Number two on my list is matches selection. The matches that you have to select. It's not all the matches that you have to select. You have to look at matches that are competitive. It's not all, like for instance, if you come to the Premier League, all the matches are competitive. If you come to La Liga, all the games are always competitive. It's always tough games. So these games is always good. You can select any of these games. They are always good. You can select them. But if you go to leagues, down leagues, like if you come to China League and then you go to Denmark League, these leagues, there are always a lot of fixed matches in some of the small leagues. They are fixed matches. So if you are trying to bet, and if you are selecting matches from these leagues, definitely you will lose because of the fixed matches. They will fix the match, you will not know. You go and pick the match and say that this team is at the top of the league, it will win. By the time you realize the team will end up beating the team will end up beaten by 7-0. See that thing? So these are things that you will have to take note, so that I and you will be able to be successful. We will not lose our money. We will invest and invest wisely for the 2023-2024 season. So the match selection is always important. And even in the Champions League, the matches that you don't have to select, or when you are selecting them, you need to be extra careful, is when you come to like the Champions League, the group stages, you realize that one team has already qualified. So the team has already qualified in the group stage, but they are having a game to play. And if you go there back for straight win, you realize that the team will end up, they can decide, they can bench some of the players to reserve them for the round of 16, for the knockout stages, for the other games. So they will end up benching players, and then you will get a problem. So for that matter, it's not advisable to always select matches like that. And when you are going to select a match like that, you have to be careful. You can go for corners, or you can do handicap. You can try your best. You can think things to bet on other things instead of straight win. Straight win for that matches will likely to result in disappointment. So guys, this is number one, two. This is the number two thing that you have to take note. Match selection. You have to select matches that are tough, matches that are competitive. It's not that matches that are loose, like anything, any dynamics easily come inside. So guys, take note of this thing, and let's quickly run to our third thing that we have to take note so that we'll be able to be successful in betting. So number three thing is about the duration of the bet. The duration of the bet. So looking at the leagues games, if you take if you do a bet slip and the bet is up to, like, some people can always do bet, and they can do bet and it will last like 2 months, 1 month. And if I'm going to do a bet slip like that, it's risky because you don't know what might happen to the teams you have selected. Maybe you go straight to win. Injuries can occur, injuries can come, and then injuries can come, and then if that team is not having a squad depth, your bet you will lose. Your ticket, you will lose your ticket because of the squad depth. Because injuries occur, and the time you were making the bet slip, there was no injuries. You didn't know that there will be injuries. So always, it's best that you try and do the bet slip like at least a week bet is okay. A week. If you do it 2 weeks, it's not that bad. But don't overdo it long. Don't do it like 2 months bet. 2 months bet is risky. So you have to always know that the time should be small so that the things that might happen, like injuries, that things, you avoid them. So this is the number three thing that I and you have to take note, so that to help I and you to be successful, so that we will not just be losing our money, because our money is not papers. And then number 14 that you have to take notice about, always the lineups. So the lineups are assuming you want to show us, and that things like this. So this is the problem that I always have when I'm about giving us. So that's why sometimes to give to us, I always get problem, because the lineup you can give, if I'm going to do a video and give to show us, I will do the video like 2 days before the match, and the lineup can come. My predicted lineup for the match can be changed. But you, as the individual who is going to place your bet, you check the lineup. You have to check the lineup. So when you are doing a bet, you are selecting your option. The lineup is necessary. It's necessary. Some of the matches, you have to know the lineup before you go. The team can be good, but the lineup that is going to play that particular match will disappoint you. You can say that they should win or draw. You can give them double chance, but the lineup will not favor you. So you have to always think about the lineup. You have to always try and predict the lineup before you make your best slip. So guys, these are the things that you have to take note when doing a best slip, so that I and you will not easily be losing our money to sport it like that. So guys, see you in the next video, and I hope we'll win big. I and you will be happy. We will not be losing our money like that. So guys, comment, like, and then we'll continue together. Thanks.